Hello, J.D. Smith here. Please give great glory to Almighty God as you watch Donna Smith, my wife, read the next chapter of Please Become Our Disciple.
From page 204, story 24, Unexpected Inheritance. In the fall of 1982, a second cousin named Vera called one morning and asked if I would do some tree trimming in her front yard. The next morning, with my equipment in my pickup, I drove the 30 miles to the nearby city and arrived about 7 a.m. Vera invited me in for a cup of coffee before I started the work. Amazingly, it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon before I ever did any outside work, for you see, upon sitting down for the cup of coffee, Vera said, "John Dean, I have known you all of your life. I have always watched you and believe that your life proves your strong Christianity. I believe you can tell me the truth that I am longing to hear, and I will believe what you say because of your life. Many of my relatives through the years have begged me to join their church, saying it was better than another church. I have always been confused. Why is one church better than another church? I do not believe that those relatives know what they are saying. Now, as I'm getting older, I want to know the truth about Jesus Christ in heaven. I will trust what you say because I know how you and Donna have lived. John Dean, you did not know it, but several of my teacher friends have told me what your family has done in your town all these years. Again, it proves who you are. In addition, you know that my dearly departed husband, Charlie, was a believer in God all his life, but we did not go to church because I was against it. Moreover, if there is a heaven, I want to be with Charlie there for eternity. You see, my daddy, whom I love very much and was a wonderful dad, said to us children, don't believe in Jesus Christ. Christianity is just like Christmas and Santa Claus. Daddy was one of the most respected men in the county and did a lot to help others all through his life. I trusted him and did not want to be disappointed in Jesus Christ like so many are about Santa Claus. So instead of being Christian and churchy all my life, I have tried to be an honorable, kind, and gentle person. I have tried never to do anyone harm and to always be excellent in my lifestyle. To my joy, I was able to answer Vera's serious questions by using her Bible several times to bring answers that she understood. On her knees with me at about 11 o'clock that morning, Vera asked Jesus Christ to be her personal Savior. Before I left town, I contacted a pastor and made an appointment for him and one of his members who had taught school with Vera for many years. Before she died a few years later, she enjoyed Christian fellowship with many friends and family. Then a few years later, in 1984, after I resigned my teaching job to plant a church, Almighty God's hand blessed us financially from Vera's estate. We knew nothing about being in her will, and we expected nothing. In all, this inheritance amounted to a little more than $28,000. Later, as one of God's signs and wonders, one of Vera's sister-in-law told me, John Dean, we were so blessed at how Vera welcomed your information and became a Christian. Even though our church teaches that you must be in our church to be saved, our family now believes that Vera became a true Christian thanks to your instruction and timely answers. We saw that you used her inheritance money to plant the church that Love built. Our family took note that you spent your inheritance building God's kingdom rather than on yourself.